Welcome back to the stage of history. Or something. Right, I have to do this. Yep, and now it works. Is this the furthest point I am in the game? Yes, it is. I don't know what I'm doing today. Do I have any orders? How are you doing, folks at home? Audience members, how are you doing? It's been a chill day. I did a lot of shopping. That piggy bank I've been talking about breaking into, my Patreon money that people get me so that I can have cool stuff for the stream. I decided to just crack that bitch open today. I fucking just yanked half the money right out of it. No stopping me now. And then I went shopping in real life as well. And I got my car checked on, apparently. Alright, let's... Blah, 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 blah. No, it's Yuria. Fucking Jesus. What the fuck? Fuck! Well, now she's unlocked. You know, as long as I'm out here, I might as well go buy some stuff. Right, I want this stuff real good. I need that stuff. I need your love. I need your time. You wrecked the fuck out of yourself and feel less apathetic today. I mean, I don't know about wrecking the fuck out of yourself, but I do know that feeling less apathetic is definitely a positive attribute. Exerman, you sold the Battletech character creation. It was supposed to be an hour and a half of character creation and 2 hours of gameplay. How do you make characters that are actually competent? I think they did. They did make characters who were competent. At the very least, EQ's character is ridiculously competent. He's literally like a super competent. What do you? He's a main character. I mean, I don't even know how to describe what he is, man. He's just on a whole nother level. Like, what do you call it? What was the name of, I'm losing it. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna breathe and focus. What was the name of Leonardo DiCaprio's character from The Quick and the Dead? Because he has a line in the middle of that movie where he says, I'm on a whole nother level! Oh, it's beautiful. He gets shot in the face immediately afterwards. He might not have been shot in the face, but he was shot and died pretty much instantly. If you haven't seen that movie, it's fantastic. It's young Leonardo DiCaprio as a teenager being a complete shitlord. Alright. The characters aren't finished, X, obviously. They are supposed to be flawed. The whole point of using the module system is that there are supposed to be drawbacks. However, everyone but EQ has bought out all their flaws. And it cost them pretty heavily to do so. Rich is also having a lot of trouble finishing his character. He wanted to start with a decent officer level rank, but it costs so much XP to get there that he can't start as anything more than like an ensign or a mech warrior. He won't be able to start as a lieutenant without gimping his ability to shoot good. And EQ has decided to make an elite level character, so he's your typical graduate from college and then instantly become the main character with skills that match the greatest warriors of an age, but he can't do anything else. He's also incredibly weak. So let's see here. If you need your car worked on, get a friend to work on it or a pro, because they take hours to do nothing and ask for thousands of dollars. Alright, so let me tell you what's going on, Joker. I have a car, obviously, or we wouldn't be having this conversation. That car is... Oh man, I should really be having this conversation when I'm in a dungeon, and I don't need to concentrate on selling things. I've got an order. Oh fuck, it's Yuria. We'll get back to this. Car discussion in a minute. Battletech discussion in a minute. We're just setting them aside. Are you interested in buying this? Unfortunately, my brain can only juggle so much right now. There's a lot to talk about today. Just kidding. We'll get to a point really quickly in the stream where I'll be talking about nothing at all. Right then, get this sorted, please. I need to take this sailor suit home. Not for anything weird, I'm just cosplaying at the local anime convention. As a magical girl. Oh man, it's sold here? I just wanted to look so hood. Dang, I'm thugging now. Hey, I'll be buying this. Even though apparently I can't use it. That's a great deal. Thanks, Recettear. My daughter-in-law asked me to pick this up. Alright, that's a good price. Can I buy this, please? Okay. Alright. Let's finish stocking the shelves, and then we're gonna go on an adventure with Caillou. Meow, 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 meow. My cat's trying to kill me. But that's nothing new, that's a normal day. My cat wants to murder me. It thinks I'd look delicious with some tartar sauce. She's a cat and she likes food. I don't know where I'm going with this song, but it's true, so... Oh, I can't go adventuring today. Well, shit. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's all events I've already seen before. We're just skipping through them so that we can get to the later events later in the game. Recettear. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not in a place I want to be. Bring it back, y'all. Let's bring it back. Change that floor to like a nice clean look. Oops. No. No. Don't leave me. Oh no, it's even worse. The problem got worse, not better. Alright, I need something gaudy in order to cancel out. Ew. I don't know about this. Alright, let's try it. Oh god, it makes me want to throw up. Fuck that shit. No, no, no. Try changing something else. Ooh, the tables. Right, the tables are super plain right now. So if we make them fancy, maybe we can swing back in the other direction. We swing almost to the exact opposite side. Okay. Alright, we can do this. We need a little more plain and a little more light. Sock carpeting. Heretical. No, wait, I need light, not dark. Ooh, wait, but then I can change the walls. Alright, let's check it out. This looks barf intensive, but... Yep, it's pretty bad. That's terrible. Truly awful. Fancy carpet. Oops, too got it. Alright. We need light. And plain. Plain and light. That's plain. We're working on it. Okay. Table's a little less fancy. I'm gonna put some drapes on them. How's that? Boom! Boom! It took a while, but we got there. We got there. There's this nice, clean, white and red aesthetic now. It doesn't make me want to throw up. It's vaguely oriental. You. That's right, it's Charmaine. Please join the team. Hey, wait. You have this? I mean, of course you have this. How much? Yeah, that's about right. Deal. When she died, my grandmother told me to sell this piece of cake. I could just imagine her having, like, what do you call those things where you clear your throat out? Just like some sweet candy for sucking on, and she's like, oh, don't worry about it, dear. You just take this and sell it in case you ever get in trouble. Ooh. A refined pole with the power of science behind it. Can handle any fish it comes across, supposedly. Lozenge, thank you. Cat knows what's up. You sure you're okay with that price? Well, no complaints here. Alright, that was vaguely more like Eugene from Dodger. Okay. It's me, Caillou. You're as busy as ever. Here, I'd like to buy this bitchin' cape! That'll do, I suppose. Now my cape is bitchin' as hell. Hi. How much for this? Yeah, I'll take that super heavy armor that weighs more than I do. There's some way you can wheel it home for me. What playthrough am I at? I am on playthrough 3. We currently have Nagi and Louie's cards. We're working on getting Caillou's this time around. Otsukari desu ka? Alright. Here's the plan. 3 steps, I think. Open the shop tomorrow. Do the customer's order that they need. You don't get how I like this so much? I mean, that's reasonable. It's not a game for everybody. What the heck? Be here for when I do Overwatch. I'm truly terrible at that. Okay, step 1. Open the shop. Get the order out of the way. 2nd, go adventuring. 3rd, talk about stuff. Do you have a bracelet? It's an errand. Oh, I do have a bracelet. How about a fairy bracelet? Iyo. I don't know why Adobe Cloud suddenly feels the need to update itself midstream, but there you go. So this is the legendary Recettear. Sell this to me, please. I really want this long, thick shaft of precious metal for some unknown reason. I think we got most of Charmaine's adventure. The last 2 playthroughs I've kind of just been repeating what I've been going through. I haven't unlocked anything new because I've been having a lot of trouble getting past Obsidian Tower. I don't spend a lot of time in town. Fucking Caillou. Is this kid gonna come pick up her order? Oh, it's not a kid, it's this old man. And this old man's gonna get exactly what he ordered. 3 tactical sweater vests. Alright, mate, that'll do. Yeah, I have enough for the final payment today. And we're pretty early in. Thank you, Mr. Ted. Alright. Free! We going on an adventure with Caillou. Wait, what does he have? He's got a club. Wow, his equipment's actually really good. think I need to bring anything but candy. Why candy, you ask? Because, oh, wait, I need all of this stuff. I need to get him jacked. Jacked on Ferriman, dog. We're gonna get beefy. And chocolate bars. Go ham sandwich on this ass. Alright. Can you pay in advance? No, you cannot. Unfortunately, no. And I'm gonna redo the whole Jade Way. Because I need... What do I need? Levels. I need levels. That's what I need. This kid is awful. Alright. More HP. Great. I also need more HP. Awesome. More HP. Boom. Up to 55 HP now. I basically doubled the amount of hit points he has. Yes, that's right. I am a despicable human being who will feed children steroids and shit. I want him to get raged, bro. Look at him. He's like 11 years old. This kid needs to get beefy if he wants to adventure. Keep doing that heretical cult shit. Alright, so let's talk about my car. We'll start there, and we'll work our way through other topics of this. Fuck this guy. Right, bitch. Pull your ass up. Caillou isn't technically in a cult, but as he mentions in his storyline, the chapter masters of the chapel believe that what he does is legally cultish, and so they're always trying to take his stuff away from him. Right, we lit now, fam. Oh boy. Well, we got him there. My car. So, my brake light went on yesterday? That sounds right. And so, as a result, I thought, oh shit, my brake light's on. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. And today, I went to, well, yesterday I scheduled a meeting with my local mechanic, and today they tell me they're not charging me because my brake lines are rusted. Nothing's leaking yet, but it could cause problems in the future, and they want to schedule me in to show up again. The problem is, on my car, the brake lines can Caillou do attacks that don't cost SP? Yes, his regular attack doesn't cost SP, but in fact, as you can see from the screen, will regain him SP. His regular attack drains SP from the opponent, which makes him a glass cannon. Because he can just vampire back enough stuff to keep doing attacks. However, little shits like these, they're super hard to hit normally. And he can blast a ton of people with his ability. I brought all that chocolate specifically so that I could just blat my way through maps. I don't know why I didn't hit that guy there. Alright. So, in order to get at the rusted brake lines, they're gonna have to pull off some part of my wheel well, and behind that are apparently rusted fuel lines. And they're worried that when they operate on the brake lines, they will hurt the fuel lines. So that's where I stand right now. I am gonna have to, next week, on the day where I don't have anything to do with my car, get an Uber or something like that. I don't even know if they have Uber in my area. I'm probably gonna have to get a taxi. I haven't had to do in years. That's the way life goes. And get home from the car place and let them take a few hours to swap out my brake lines without hopefully also breaking my fuel lines, which would be really terrible. Man, as long as you aren't in melee range, she's super good at killing. timing for his melee attack is so slow, though. So slow. Alright. What else do we have to talk about? Charme will probably be in the next playthrough unless I somehow manage to unlock Griff early, which I really doubt. How close am I to completing the next set of crafting? Not very. I don't disagree with you, chat. I do think that something will probably happen on my fuel line, but I honestly don't blame the people that are about to work on my car for that. I don't feel like they're gonna maliciously do anything bad. And you might think I'm a chump for saying that, but I've been using these guys for years. They've always been real good to me. And they're incredibly highly rated in the local area. They ain't no punk-ass bitches. That's what I got to say. My name is Arthur Perkins, and I'm here to say they ain't a punk-ass bitch in a natural way. No, natural way doesn't sound good. Alright, I'll have to wait. Do more freestyle raps later. Blah, 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 blah. Supercharge attack! Oops, supercharge attack! Supercharge attack again! Nope. Got him. Boom. I shot the bunny. Got him again. Oh boy, he's so slow. I like how all chat's complaining like, oh, you're feeding a child steroids. No one's like, oh man, I'm really glad that kid has twice as much HP. I'd sure hate for him to get brutally beaten to death and murdered in the middle of a dungeon. Obviously, everyone needs universal access to their local cleric, but you know they gotta prioritize, and they don't allow penniless orphans through the door. I mean, that's not gonna make them money. Giving children drugs and murdering them is two different conversations. That's certainly true. Alright, let's see if I can slide. Ice Mine! Ooh, damn, it worked! Oh god, it worked so bad! Holy shit! Oh man, the crowd goes wild. Or I do. I mean, I don't know about the crowd. Holy shit, though. That worked so well. He was so big, I thought I was gonna miss, and then it just fucking slid right up under him. Damn. Machine gun. Machine gunner. Uh-oh. We've all tapped. Alright, now we're back. Now we back, fam. Tomorrow's Wednesday night, right? Instead of Recettear, I might do Off-World Trading Company. So it'll still be trading, but instead of anime trading, it'll be, well, it'll still be a little anime, but it'll mostly be, well, I guess only the tutorials were anime. Alright, it's mostly going to be cutthroat venture capitalism shit, where you have to buy out all of your competitors in order to win. You have to buy all of the stock in their company, force them off the playing field. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yep, that sounds right. Tomorrow is the day that I shall play Off-World Trading Company, I guess. Wow, this is not working out for me. Fuck you, dude. Alright, I'm about to level anyway. I'm gonna go wild. Yeah, it's a bit like Monopoly. You know, I used to think I was good at Monopoly when I was a little kid. The truth is, I'm good at Monopoly now, but I think when I was a little kid, my dad might have just been letting me win. Because I remember getting all 4 railroads all the time, and now that I'm adult, I know how fucking incredibly hard that shit is to do. There's no reason anyone should ever trade you a railroad. So thanks to my dad for that. For going easy on me when I was younger. Sometimes your parents aren't as bad at things as they seem to be. Because who wants to play Monopoly? Wow, you're so harsh. Hunger, what are you doing, man? I don't just have Monopoly. I have Star Wars Monopoly. Both a physical copy. I have a PC CD-ROM copy of when they released it on CD. And then I have a still sealed in the package deluxe Star Wars Monopoly with the Princess Leia playing piece all together. It's just as worthless as the day I bought it. They said it would be a collector's edition. They were wrong. Like Beanie Babies. Basically Beanie Babies. Ah, Beanie Babies. Voice of the generation. That's the greatest triangle scheme, sorry, pyramid scheme that's ever been invented. We'll have a bunch of Beanie Babies. Maybe I'll put them on stream one day. I have the cool ones though, not the lame ones. I got like the rhinoceros. Rhinoceros? I'm having a lot of trouble with that word. Rhinoceros. That sounds right. Hardly think I'd be speaking English for 31 years. Lots of food. Alright, come on. We need to get behind him. Ooh, got a lucky wild bolt on that one. I ain't fucking around, y'all. I ain't need no little mushroom piece of shit. Alright, so what do you got for me, chat? We got Battletech coming up. Assuming that the Battletech playthrough this Thursday goes well. In about a month, if I can find final 1 or 2 cast members, we'll be launching Battletech Show, A Time of Total Warfare. You're a piece of shit, aren't you? Also, by the end of October, I hope to have launched my new fantasy show, fantasy anime, dying in real life and getting stuck in a video game world. So, I came up with a name. People are going back and forth on whether it's a good name. A lot of people think the name is either too long or not long enough. I'm calling it RE, like RE0 or RE Creators or RE Life. It's being called RE Start, like Restart. Second Life in a Realm Reborn. Look at that drive-by whacking. Oh man, that might be the best way to play Caillou. With his terrible range. And long wind-up time. I'm going to emphasize again that his range is awful. Can't face at angles. It's really hard to aim this. Can someone put that name in chat so I can give my opinion on it? I'm really curious how that show is going to be in reality. Alright. Just give it a subtext that is 3 sentences long and never use it. Right, I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's called... Restart a Realm... Or no, Second Life in a Realm Reborn. And then we'll just call the campaign Restart. But people are proposing changes. Not many people are saying they're actually satisfied with the title as is. It is based off of Final Fantasy XIV to some extent, but also literally the words Second Life are in it. The cast has started thinking of ideas for their characters, of how we're going to play. We've got a couple questions out that people are working on. And also, because I know it's so important to many members of the audience, each of them is going to come up with a fatal flaw, the reason why other adventurers won't hang out with them and they don't like it, like that person, and is the reason why they're stuck adventuring with this team of insane, very vaguely incompetent people who are also very good at their job when they can finally pull themselves together. You know, just like Konosuba. No! No, Axerman! Everything will be crippling darkness forever! The only shows I'll ever run are ones where you end up crying at the end, unsure of really who the good guy was. We're not sure whether they'll be playing themselves or not. It's one of the questions we'll be talking about. My idea for... Alright, so this is going to take a bit of explanation, but fortunately you're stuck listening to me while I'm in the... Well, I guess you're not stuck listening to me. You could, of course, just change the channel or go anywhere else or watch any other thing in the world. But as long as you're here listening to me, let's talk. In Okeanos, characters were very clearly delineated. Their character artwork leaned up against the screen on the overlay next to the person whose character they were playing. Very well, chat. Got me there. I did just talk you into leaving. It was a good play. It's a good play. Got me. So it was really easy to tell who was playing what character, since the characters were physically on screen. And even more than just like putting the character art up, they were interacting with the box that their player had. So if you haven't seen the overlays for Okeanos, even if you haven't liked the show or just don't like the show, or well, I guess I mean, if you don't like the show, you have to have at least watched the show at some point. Anyway, just look for Okeanos on my channel, youtube.com/APGamingREAL. I'm glad you like the overlays, because I used a bunch of Patreon dollars in order to get them. And I came up with the design idea for Rad, and he carried it out, and I think we had a pretty good compromise. I mean, it wasn't exactly what I wanted, it wasn't exactly what he wanted, but it was like 90% for both of us, which is better than I normally do, so... and from there... I had a problem. People who watched Okeanos and had very easy way of telling who was a player character, what did they look like, how did they appear in the art. We would get to Winner's Edge. Winner's Edge also has a thing that Okeanos did, where on the map screen where we show the dice rolls, it would display... Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna just explosion. Explosion! Bakuretsu, bakuretsu, na, na, na. Damn. Explosion! Explosion! I put all of my magic into one attack. Where was I? Alright, there's an art stream with all of the fan art anyone had ever made of characters or the ship or things in the world for Okeanos, and it made sense. On Winter's Edge, I added the same thing. However, because the characters weren't on the overlay, people would be looking at the fan art stream and they weren't really sure what they were looking at. They knew there were characters, they knew they were members of the party, but without hours of listening to people describe their character, it wasn't immediately clear who was what on the fan art. And so I was thinking, oh boy. Alright, let's see if I can do that freeze thing again. Oh no, he's too close, too close. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no. Not far enough. Oh, just far enough. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Slide it at him, and then hit him with a little bit of this. Oops. You can hold it down to keep shooting. Excellent. Okay, so rather than drop the rat tail, which you'd assume the Rat King would have, Reginald Drigsby, he dropped a charred lizard on the stick. Which is fine, I guess, since apparently I'm going to need another one for the next playthrough and when I get Caillou. Oops, I thought that was a dessert. Oh, there's a dessert. Alright. Now I got charred lizard on the stick. Alright, so here's what I want to do. I want to have the characters leaning against the players on the overlay again. But that might be hard to pull off. I also want to have a very specific type of art. And it only works if the players want to play themselves, having been brought into the world. I would get an artist, probably Recettear, to do a portrait. On one half, it would be the players. It would be Recettear's rendition of what the players look like. And obviously the face would probably be the most emphasized part because that's what you look at normally on a tabletop RPG stream, and so it's the thing you would most associate with someone. The second half of the stream would be devoted to their character to make it clear that this character and this person are the same thing. And I was kind of inspired by the opening of Sword Art Online. The very first one has a sequence where Asuna, the main heroine, is rotating around in a circle looking at a picture of herself. It's not a picture, it's a reflection of herself with her in-game avatar. And it's swirling around. On one half, it's Asuna in the real world, and the other half it's Asuna as... This is really complicated because she uses the same name for real life as she does in the game. Let's say video Asuna and real Asuna. Alright, so real Asuna is looking at video Asuna, who's looking at real Asuna. They're swirling around in a circle. We can see they're divided by a piece of glass. On one side, there's a video game world, and on the other side is the real world. And it's clear that these are the same character, even though they look slightly different. They share many attributes. I want to make it clear when we do these arts. Yes, a character juxtaposition. I want to make it clear whether it's the character holding hands with their avatar, or whether it's they both are looking dramatically off into the distance at each other, with the wind blowing in opposite directions, so their hair is going out in opposite directions somehow in the way that only happens in anime. I saw this in New Game Plus. I'm sorry, it's called New Game exclamation. It's in the very last episode in the finale where both characters' hair got blown away from each other, and I was like, but they're facing each other. It's literally impossible for both of their hair to move in opposite directions while they are facing each other. But a picture like that or like an avatar back to back with their player. Cottontailed, welcome. I don't think I said it yet. It's been so long since I've seen you. I was just complaining about how hard it is to organize one-shots earlier today, going through the Magical Girl RPG thing. I don't know, we might have to change days. Carolyn is so busy. I wonder what it's like being important like that. A new way to do it would be the character and the player sitting side by side or in different... Alright, so this wouldn't be on the overlay. This would be part of, like, official portrait art that I would have rotating through the fan art section. And probably at the beginning of the stream during introduction of characters to the audience, we would show this kind of thing. So it's a thing you'd probably see once or twice an episode, but it isn't going to be on the screen all the time. It's promotional material. That's a good word for it. Oh, well, thank you. I thought it was a pretty good idea myself. Of course, I stole it from anime, so it must be a good idea. I'm gonna eat some walnut bread. Even though I'm about to level up, I really don't want to mess around. What was I, level 11 when I started? That's really slow to level, because he's so slow to kill. You know, with Nagi, I could just run, and then run into people and stab them once and they die. He's a slow hero. Alright. I'm about to level, so I guess I'm just gonna go nuts. Got him. Started at 12. Well, then I haven't got anywhere near the number of levels I want. I want to be able to do Obsidian Garden, Obsidian Tower. I think that's what it's called. Amber Way, Jade Garden. So like that stupid thing where animated character and the actor who plays them stand there with their arms crossed while the camera pans around them. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think I can visualize it, and yes, that stupid thing. It had to show me an example, though. One punch! Ooh, I got him! Look at all those extra people I got. Anybody got any cool plans this week? Audience? I'll tell you about my cool plans. I was supposed to do a bunch of video game streaming today in order to start stockpiling footage of cool stuff. And instead, I'm going to have to do it probably tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon, that's going to be my deal. I also got to do some gardening. I didn't water my plants today, which was a huge mistake given how hot it is. I'm really hoping the hydrangeas don't die. All of the pink blossoms and the hydrangeas are just dead, but they normally die first. My purple and blues are still alive, although they are getting a little wilty. I think I might be underwatering them. And of course, my trees. And then I gotta go to my mom's house and do it all again. And that's probably a bigger deal. Also on the list tomorrow of things I'm going to do, cleaning my cat's litter box. And I don't mean just like scooping the litter out. We doing a full clean in here. I'm removing everything from it. I'm scrubbing it down, and then I'm putting, after it dries, a whole new set of stuff down. Which is, in that entire process, I also have to put out a temporary litter box because my cat is pretentious. And as soon as I take her litter box away, she's immediately going to be like, well, I need to poop right now. And I'm going to be like, can't you hold it? And she's going to be like, meow, 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 meow. Meow! Meow! New viewers might believe that I'm joking, but people who've watched my show for a while know that my cat is a horrible monster who will stop at nothing to injure me physically, mentally, emotionally. Really, just any way. If only I was joking. Ba -ba -ba. That's actually pretty valuable. That's a water crystal. Why do you keep it around? Well, obviously I'm not going to get rid of the cat. Jesus, no one else is going to get it. It's a horrible monster. I just want to wait. Alright, I'll say this. I don't normally say positive things about my cat, but here we go. When I'm sick, my cat is actually pretty decent. Fuck this shit. I'm getting set on fire so much. Prepare to die, Stalks! Ah, you guys didn't die. I don't know why I screamed prepare to die, Starks. I assume I've been watching too much Game of Thrones parodies. Oops, I didn't fully explore this level. Clean out the litter box. Oh, when I'm sick, or when I'm very tired, my cat seems to readily examine my emotional state and be helpful and supportive. Unfortunately, I'm not exhausted or sick often enough for her to be nice to me regularly. And while she is strong enough to pick up tiny mouse toys, and even strong enough to, what do you call it? So, like, balls on the end of a stick, she's capable of picking the stick up. This cat literally weighs 9.5 pounds. The stick is pretty dang big, but she's capable of picking that whole thing up and dragging it up a staircase. And then jumping up onto a bed with it, and then poking me with the stick, physically, with her mouth by turning her head side to side, to wake me up with the stick so that I'll play with it. So fucking smart. And a smart ass. That focus staff's only worth about 300. Objection! Alright, I'm just getting rid of anything that's 500 or less. Objection! I actually need that. I need that too. I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need that or this or this. There's a lot of garbage that I have been keeping around for no apparent reason. All these fluffy little cotton balls. It's been getting a lot better about jumping. I think she's finally learned how far she can jump distance-wise and doesn't bother to test it anymore, but she's been trying to jump to greater and greater levels of height with some success. She doesn't always make it, but she gets back up and tries again. She's perseverant, because her plan right now is to jump on top of my windows. So I have crown molding type junk on top of my window area. It's got like a border on it, and she desperately attempts to get on top of that so that she can fit her tiny little body, push it right up against the wall, and then hang her torso and head over the edge to look upside down through the window. And I know this because when she is with me and riding on my shoulder like a sphinx. So while I'm walking, she used to lay down on my shoulders and force her stomach onto the back of my head so that I had to walk with my head facing my toes. Piece of shit. But now she's gotten better at it. Now she rides sidecar by sitting like a sphinx on my shoulder. And the weight of her throws me off sometimes, but she will jump from that position, ripping my shirt in the process. If you ever wonder why I have so many ripped shirts, my cat destroys everything she touches. And there's a lot of enemies here. There's a whole section I haven't explored. I'm gonna go back. Boom. Nailed it. She'll jump from my shoulder to the top of the window. And again, she doesn't always make it. Sometimes she belly flops. And then I either have to catch her on the way down, which is pretty unlikely because her reflexes are way faster than mine, or she'll land on the table on her way down. Either way, she's making progress. She's trying to get on top of the window without my help. When you're on the toilet, drink out of the tub. No, my cat does that too, so she knows how to open door handles. Not round knobs, but long handles, which is a problem because my whole house is round handles except the front door. And she will open the door when I'm in the bathroom and jump on my shoulders. And I'm like, what the frick, cat? I am trying to take a poop. And she'll be like, meow, 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 meow. And I'll be like, okay, well, I can see you're clearly very spirited about this, but that's it. That's the whole conversation. Oyasumi? Totten, I haven't seen you in so long. What have you been up to? I haven't seen you since the last Magical Girl game, I think. I want to put food on the table. I have so much food, it would be amazing to have people come in and grab one and then eat all the others. Other than that, I think I got a good layout here. Oh, outstanding orders. I need 2 metal things and 3 cold weather clothes, which I certainly have. Do you have the metal things I asked for? As a matter of fact, old man, I do. I have so many metal things you won't even know about them. What? They're not metal? Fuck. Now shit. Alright, cold weather clothing. That's fine. Got this, I'm under control. I'm good. Don't I have like warm robes or something? Yes. Thick robe. Cotton left? Well, that sucks. That's how life works. No! Gosh darn it. Hey, so this item's for sale, right? Oh, I messed up both of those orders. Three accessories in 3 days. Yep. Thick isn't warm. Interesting. Yeah, fur robes and Eskimo shoes probably would have been a safer bet. Alright, at least I got somebody in here buying that juicy melon out of the front desk. Miss Recettear, please sell things at me. Of course, little gal. Here. Buy that ultra heavy armor. Right then, get this sorted, please. Everyone else in my neighborhood has one of these things. I felt like I should have one, you know? Just as a man, I don't know why they have them, but I want them, because they have them. That's not weird. Stop looking at me like that. It's another adventuring day. Bloop, 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 bloop. Wow, they're so much higher level than he is. Alright, I'm gonna stop for a second and figure out what I need to do in order to unlock the next area. That's pretty important to moving forward the story. Recettear dungeons. I need to unlock Amber Gardens. Amber Gardens. To unlock it, you must complete Jade Way and unlock Charme as adventurer. Alright, I need Charme. Then, an event will be triggered in the town square at morning or noon involving an unknown girl searching for her sister. Alright. I need to unlock Charme, and Charme unlocks by having the store be dark and gaudy. Alright. This might be a dumb question, but I'm assuming you have all the players for restart. I mean, I have some of the players for restart. I don't have all of them. I have 3 players. That's what I'm going to go with. Unless some magical 4th person drops out of the sky, it's exactly how we're going to play. Boss Rush. Fun touch! Restart is the working title until I get a better one, Jim. Restart isn't the full title, it's just the non-ridiculous part of it. Oops. What I really want to do is this! Oops, I missed. Oh, shit. Take that! Yeah! Yeah! Ooh, look at your rat tail. Wow. Caillou's dope, man. You need to just murder the shit out of a boss. He's real good. Oops. Oops again. Alright, she's kind of immune. After a certain number of hits, she just becomes invincible. That was short, but sweet. The name of the show, Jim, and I am definitely open to suggestions, is Restart Second Life in a Realm Reborn. Alright, I need a dark and gaudy shop in order to attract Charme. And I don't need anything in the shop today. You're not dark or gaudy. Well, I know how to make it dark and gaudy. Let's do some heresy. And then heresy, cute heresy. And then like, you know, and then some heresy there. And this will probably be super heretical. Not gaudy at all. Too dark, not gaudy. Change it to fancy counters. Somewhat dark. Dark and gouty. Gonna make it dark and gouty. It's Uria. I mean, those two sweets you're gonna get are gonna be melons. Do you have a hat? As a matter of fact, I do have a hat. And the name of the hat is the pirate hat. Pretty fat, that hat. It's been worn by a cat. And I'll leave it at that. Oh, there she was. What I need is booze of the world. To answer your concern, Axerman, my current plan is to make background NPCs and characters for the party to interact with that are very obviously taken from past campaigns or from people that I know. It should be kind of obvious who the characters are based off of. It's Charmaine again, and she wants to tell me she's got an adventuring card. Blah, 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 blah. Can I get this, please? Why are you saying blah, 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 blah? Weird. Alright, well, as long as I've got the sword. A little bit more manly now. No? Wanted to... Megami. Kazuma. Bakuretsu, la la la. Bakuretsu, la la la. It's an anime show, so we'll be using the anime system. Designed to be as anime as possible. Oh, so it's sold here. Man, I wasted all that time looking around. You should have come here first, Caillou. We're the item shop at the top of the hill. We're the best around. Oh, am I excellent? I've been wanting one of these. Been wanting to spear myself a whale ever since one killed our national hero, Stefan Irwin. I got this from my neighbor's husband. I have no interest in it though, so name a price. So, let me be clear here. Your neighbor's husband gave you one of the most expensive items in the game, and you are now re-gifting it to me for money. I feel like either you're super ungrateful, he's super generous, or you two got a thing going on. Nope, Uria, go fuck off, Uria. I hate you. Yes, we making money. Was that a Steve Irwin jab? It was a Stefan Irwin jab. Steve Irwin is literally the crown prince of Australia as far as I'm concerned. Alright. I forgot what I have to do next. Stupid wiki. Closing after I told it to close? Who does it think it is? Some sort of close thing. Dungeon. Open the dungeon article again. Amber Guardian. An event will be triggered in the town square during the morning or noon time slots. Okay. Alright, well I don't need to be weirdly cute or dark anymore, so it's time to change... Oh shit, you know what? I forgot what my original options were. Change carpet. Oh. Bugatti. I mean, EQ, are you telling them about the thing? That thing. I mean, you can tell them about that thing. It's okay to announce it. Give you permission to talk about that thing. If you want. Alright, Amber Gardens is open. I'm going adventuring tomorrow. This is nice. Can't tackle too much, really. Supreme Pizza sounds nice right now. Fuck. Why would you say that? My God. You're right. I actually didn't eat dinner. And now it sounds like a good idea to just... I don't normally order delivery pizza, but I might do exactly that after the stream. You've ruined me! You've ruined me, stream! Haha! That seems fair. Finally got that super expensive book gone. I made a $45,000 profit on it, too. Not bad. Good margin. Really? You're not just gonna take what I offer you? Okay. I would like to place an order for 2 home decorations. Alright, well I need to go buy some home decorations. Hey, do you have a weapon? I do. Would you like to buy my breaker sword? That's it. How much? Man will secretly become Cloud Strife after a quick hairdo change. I can't ask you to go any lower, I'll take it. What do you got for me? Today's payment day. Well, gee, with my 960,000, which is enough to pay my entire bill, I wonder if I'll be able to survive 10,000. I had that happen once in a game where I played for a while. Yes, EQ is playing a big heavy mech. He's getting the King Crab 000. Quadruple zero, sorry. Or as it's known in the anime version. That's a King Crab 0000, isn't it? That's one of those production models they only made 30 of in 2870. Must be real lucky, kid. I guess you could say this next dungeon is going to be all about apples and oranges. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. It's also about chocolate. Huh. I've never actually done the boss rush for this. Alright, let's see if I can even get this level done. So the sooner I beat the last boss of Amber Gardens, the sooner I can unlock Teal, which means the sooner I can unlock Griff's cutscenes, which means I can get Obsidian Palace early. So rather than worry about leveling up, I need to worry about surviving this long enough and just completing the dungeon. Alright, you think you can come at me, bro? You think you can come at me? I'm the mother flipping Caillou. What level are they? 15? Yeah, I'll level pretty fast here, I think. Oop. What is this, Dark Souls? Jesus. Fuck it! New Hampshire smash! Delaware smash! All Might versus Captain America. Fight! That'd be over quickly. I'm pretty sure All Might would beat the— oh, fuck! You know, I always tell myself that I'm gonna stop swearing on stream, but it seems like my automatic reaction to terrible things happening is to immediately swear. Praise the sun! Someone told me yesterday to name a character Exposition Chan, and I really feel like there is going to be someone named Exposition Chan with glasses. She'll just be like a young librarian, like, oh, I see you're here. Well, there's some very important information in your quest you need to know. Who am I? I'm Exposition Chan. At least that's what everyone calls me. I feel like the Chan is diminutive, but it's alright, I kind of like it. It grows on you after a while. Hi-ya! You think you can mess with Exposition-kun? That's right, it's me, Exposition-kun. I've been a librarian here for 4 years, and yet they still consider me nothing but a young teaching assistant. They'll never know that it was me who's secretly the demon lord of this province. Yes, that's right. I, Exposition-kun, your loyal servant, am really the demon lord of Hunan province. Why are you laughing? Of course it's called Hunan province. Yes, our chief export is chicken. I don't know why that's unusual. This might surprise you, Axe, but I do have a bit of a problem doing female voices consistently. Part of it is not being a woman. The other part is by having too deep of a register to normally do a regular female voice. Oh, of course, it's Fire Emblem, I forgot. We have to ship Exposition Chan and Exposition Kun together. Even though they're cousins. Sorry, that's a Fire Emblem joke. Fire Emblem is terrible at making cousins marry. It's fucking weird. Fire Emblem Fates has you literally marrying your cousin, even though they don't tell you she's your cousin until the very last part of the game. So dumb. So dumb. Cousins in Fire Emblem is a Japanese thing? Meh. Sometimes that's it. Always win. I feel like that's strange, really. You phrased that very strangely, Joker. I mean, I don't think you get worse at things in the past, right? You don't become worse. We're worse, and you become better. Of course, that's a frame of reference thing, where we assume time always travels in one direction, forward. But considering that the only way I see time is by going forward, then less. What if time loops? Or you can see fragments of the future or the past. Well, I mean, of course you can see fragments of the past. You have memories. Assumably you have memories. Otherwise, how are you remembering what I'm saying right now? I'm just breaking down the semantics of your argument in the most pedantic way possible. Ooh, I'm about to die. Good thing I've got this cherry with me. Wakarimasen ka. Oh boy. Junk loot I'm getting. Item databayo. I don't believe in remembering the future. Well, I mean, to some extent. What would remembering the future even look like, right? It'd be non-causal. Oh boy. Let me tell you, there's this amazing moment. There's an anime called New Game! Exclamation point. I'm saying the exclamation point out loud, but it's literally just called New Game. With an exclamation point on the end. I guess I could say it something like, New Game! And then you'd know, by my emphasis, that there's an exclamation point on the end. So, that's a phenomenon, Joker. I'll talk about that in a second. Pretty interesting one, too. In New Game, where they make obviously they finish making a game, and one of the people who worked on the game talks about the ending of the game while they are in line, and they'd already identified themselves as people who worked on the game. And when she begins loudly bragging about the ending, everyone in the area is like, oh my god, so that's who the final boss is? And she's like, oh shit, I just ruined our intellectual property. It's pretty good. I love that show. It's so cute. It's a little weird their game company doesn't have any men working at them. It's literally just like a all-female game company. The entire cast is women. I think there's only been one man that's ever been on screen, and that's when they're at the game convention in Season 2. Anyway, beyond that strange quirk, it's a really good show that actually shows you how a game company works, and how you create video games, and how you don't create video games. It's kawaii. Whichever one means cute. I always get kawaii and kawaii mixed up. I think it's kawaii that's cute. Anyway, I'm sure all you Japanophiles in the audience will let me know. Too bad Lexi isn't here. She'd be lecturing me. Can't hit you in the air, huh? Fuck you. Explosion! you haven't seen the second season yet, I just watched I watched like episode 10 of the second season. I'm one episode behind now of season 2. It's very good. Very, very good. I like it a lot. Teaches you a lot about project management, time management, programming to some extent, also drawing, which I'm always super enthusiastic to learn more about, even though I'm terrible. Alright, chat is now divided between whether it's kawaii or kawaii. Find out more when someone breaks out a Japanese dictionary, or they can fight to the death over it. I'd prefer they don't fight to the death over it, though. I like my audience alive, for the most part. Alright, so anyway, back to your thing, Joker. That feeling is the definition of the word deja vu. Things that you dream and then set aside, and later, you fill in the blanks. A situation in a dream that happens that you remember that is blank enough that certain things that you regularly encounter trigger the memory, and then the scene as you are currently seeing it is filled out so that you remember it as if it were in the dream. It's super weird. There's a second theory that quantum thinking, that your brain, your subconscious brain, which is way more powerful than your regular brain, is capable of forward predicting possible events that you might encounter. I'm not a big fan of that theory, but it is possible that your brain is capable of thinking much faster than you are. And you can prove this through the rock test. You ask someone to throw a rock at you. Chances are you have a fairly good chance of catching the rock. However, if you had to grab the rock only by mathematical calculation, by saying, alright, I'm going to throw with this much force at this angle, and yes, I did steal this directly from Kingkiller. If you haven't read Name of the Wind, this situation is in there. You throw a rock at a certain amount of force at a certain angle. How will it travel through the air? Where does your hand need to be at the end in order to grab it? And of course, it's way easier to just grab something out of the air, catch a rock, because your subconscious brain is doing all those calculations, and your muscle memory will get there. By the same theory, it is technically possible for your brain to calculate a possible future event and pre-predict it for you. Is it likely? I don't know. Seems interesting. I'm open to the theory. I mean, your eyes do attempt to predict things, but that's a strange phenomenon. Technically, your eyes are always interpreting the past. By the time the signal is brought to your brain, it's, a significant fraction of a second after the event has happened, depending on how far the light has traveled. And I'm talking about basically for anywhere within 20 miles of you. The light will take long enough to travel to you that, maybe like 100 milliseconds of processing time before your eye, the light travels from the event to your eye, to your brain to be processed. It's why when you look at reflex time for people, there's a basement, right? There's literally a limit to how fast your reflexes can be. You can't go any faster than that amount. And when people do, it's predictive. They predict it, but they couldn't possibly have seen it that fast. Regularly and consistently, people act within a certain time frame, and it's about 100 milliseconds. Gotcha. Man. Caillou got a lot better once he got a huge SP buffer just from a couple levels. When he started out, he only had like 30 or something. He couldn't do this very often. Now he's in like almost 200, and I can spam it all match long. Damn, son! Look at all this wrecking we doing. What? I won't disagree that your brain is constantly running theoretical calculations with brains. Most of those theoretical calculations, however, are about sex. Don't believe me? There are a lot of studies that show your brain is constantly thinking about sex. Even virgins. Whoa! Oh, fuck. Not to shit talk I mean, not to shit talk a former viewer, but you definitely should talk to Rad about that and commiserate over the problem. Aerocyto won't work with him anymore. Last time I checked. Told him straight up, our styles aren't compatible. Also, it's a good idea to not talk shit about clients. I can tell you that from a personal and professional and a streaming background. Ah, yes, the sketch group. The infamous sketch group. Les Infinitons. Les Enfants Terribles. Metal Gear. Colonel, that's a high D. What's a Russian military helicopter doing here? Wow. Monster actually stayed in my blind spot like an annoying piece of shit. Like a food item. Okay, that's a good food item. Alright. Probably have enough to make it to leveling up. There's nothing wrong with being lonely, mate. I've gone hikikomori before. Oops. Alright, it's boss time. Let's see if we can do this. Skip, 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 skip! Yeah. Oh my goodness. One punch! Oh man, look at all the items I'm getting from these boxes. Holy cow. Actually, I need to avoid the shit out of these arrows, though. Alright, this is fine. I know you're there. I saw your arrows. Going ham sandwich on this. Ultimate unending chain. Fighting time. We are fighting dreamers. Takeshi Umezu Shite fighting dreamers. Kami Fumi Kami Wazoo. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. It's pretty bad. Naruto theme song from season 4. Uh-oh. Explosion! Oh shit. Oh shit. I need to get that and I need to get it now. I need to eat it right now. I finished her off with a punch to the face. God, I love that. The idea that he just like constantly spewing magic out, and at the last minute, the only thing left to him was a simple punch. Just like Avengers. This is like my animes. Skip, 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 skip. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I'm sorry, officer. I didn't know I could do that. Was that Dave? Oh, no, that was the Dave Chappelle skit. It was, I'm sorry, officer. I didn't know I couldn't do that. Alright, well, you get on out of here now. Go, get. Alright, how do I unlock the next dungeon? The final dungeon. It's actually not the final dungeon. Obsidian Tower. Unlocking. Complete Amber Gardens. This will trigger a cutscene with Tyr at midnight, followed by 2 events with Griff at night in Town Square. He will then visit your shop, but only if the atmosphere is dark. Issue a warning threat. Okay. Alright, let's see if he's outside right now. He's outside my window. He is not here, but we do have an event, so let's do that. Exceeding expectation. Terme Finance. Wow, the internet tonight is terrible. According to this, I've dropped 16% of my frames tonight. Shit, Alouette hadn't even showed up and I'm already working on unlocking. Ha ha ha. Oh ho ho. Ara ara. Ara ara. Oh, right. I needed to check. Outstanding. Oh, fuck. I missed it. No! Guildmaster Chan. 3 accessories. Carpeto. Fusion is just a cheap trick. That's right, I wanted to buy accessories like rings. I'll never be shiny. There we go. And now we open the store. The lady is gonna come to complain about me, which is fine. I fucked up, so it's technically my complete fault. Cool, we just unlocked Teal. Perfect. The daughter-in-law asked me to pick this up. That's a druid's mantle, right? Ah, good deal, little lady. Accessory. Alright, so I can sell a ring for 30,000, or I can sell... Where are the other accessories? Charms and necklaces. Oseto. Punch. Kick. It's all in the mind. That'll do, I suppose. Huh. I never thought I'd find a melon here at this melon store where you sell a bunch of melons. There are a lot of people in the store. I never thought I'd find this piece of armor. The shop reputed for selling armor and weapons on a daily basis. In fact, they're weirdly trafficking in it. Alright, I can't take it any lower. The stream's stable for you guys right now. I have so much dropping, but it's never dropping beneath 60 FPS, even if I'm dropping frames. Walnut bread? Well, seems reasonable to buy that walnut bread. Oh my goodness, it's Sawfang, and he's here with his panda emotes. Next he's gonna do the panda emote of the panda that's got hearts in his eyes. And then he'll do the panda emote of, like, intense looking. Dropped a lot when Caillou was spamming magic. Now it's buffering at times. Alright, well. Doing what I can. It's all on Twitch's side. According to my Twitch, my connection's just flying up and down. Oh my gosh, people with this mouse. Okay. Fine, I took the mouse off the screen. I hope you feel better about yourself. You know, leaving customers with orders out in the cold is bad business. Yes, I did make him mad. He has a very intent reason to be mad. Fuck you. Not like the visual is real exciting stuff. Wow. Hungry I am. Comes in with the left, the right. He Dempsey rolls over and over again. I never know what he's going to say next with the right hook. Oh! He knocks Recettear out with yet another crushing blow. Commentary against this anime-ish shit game. Going to put a melon out. Melon. Dempsey roll. Dempsey, 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 anti-roll. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, it didn't have the scene. I was waiting for what's-his-name to show up. So I could do the scene. Alright, we're back. Still no scene, huh? There's Elon. Now we've worked on starting to unlock him. I'm glad you think I'm cool. And if you think I'm cool, to you I must be cool. However, for me, I don't think I'm cool. I think I'm a nerd. The price of candy has increased. That's it? That's all you got for me? The price of candy? Wow. Evento time. Try and knock all these events out. Believe in the you that believes in you. Believe in the me that believes in me. Oh, sweet child. Oh, 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 sweet child of mine. Hey, you ever thought about putting something like this in the store? Yeah, I got a ton of fucking melons, Guildmaster. I've got more melons than I know what to do with. Aren't you proud that I came to shop here? Oh, fine then, I accept. Not too bad for a pro. This game has the excitement of a Flash dating sim. Oh, wow. 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 Well, I hope to entertain you tomorrow evening with Off-World Trading Company then. What do you need? You need sweets? Let me get you with some melons. I have unending mirth at your amusing proposal. Home decorations. I specifically bought 2 cute carpets just for you. Fucking fuck, what the fuck is a home decoration? I want to see what I can get for this. Need it for the old pension, see? But see, there's the problem, Chocorboni. I'm way more horrible than people believe me to be. See? There you go. That sounded edgelord as fuck. I was just talking today about all the edgelords in Full Metal Alchemist. You think you know about edgelords. You know nothing about edgelords. I was Lord Edging since the day I was born, with 2 silver swords in my hand, and an incredible drive to defeat the people who killed my parents. Sofang says I need an anime voiceover to explain, and I literally am in the middle of an anime voiceover explaining how edgelord I am. Bracelets. I have bracelets. Oh, I got bracelets for days, dog. I got so many bracelets. Yeah, okay, how much? 2 of these bracelets were hand forged by fairies. You don't look too busy. Here, I want to buy this. Yeah, you know, I just need a tuna shanking knife. It's a thing that child magicians need. Nani? Orewa. Well, Sofang, if you're confused, everything's going according to Keikaku. Translator's note, Keikaku means plan. Home decoration. Alright, I'm gonna try treasures this time. If it's wrong, well, fuck this guy. Cat statue! Alright, so when people ask for home decorations, they're asking for treasures. I don't know why they just don't say treasures, you know? Fucking... I've dropped 80,000 frames, holy shit. Gotta cut wrists with a sword with a dragon on it while crying about a child-dog hybrid animation. Whoa, dog. Like, the sword with the dragon inside it sounds like, 7 Deadly Sins. But the crying child-dog combination abomination? Holy shit, man. That is a Full Metal Alchemist reference. And that was actually one of the most horrifying, sad scenes in the whole anime. And they kept bringing it up. They were like, shit, man. I don't think we rubbed enough salt in this wound. What if we bring that up every 10 episodes, every time we want to talk about the Philosopher's Stone and the Sowing Life Alchemist? And I'm like, holy shit, man. They're dark here, bro. Alright. Griff at the town square yet? No, he's not. I don't know how to get Griff to show up. I gotta go back to the wiki. Snap back to the wiki. Oh, there goes gravity. April Fool's one-shot, where everyone speaks a fake language like Klingon. Completely. Well, that would require us all learning a fake language. Cutscene with Tyr during midnight, followed by 2 events with Griff in the town square. I don't know. I think this might sell. How much? I will buy it for this much. Yeah, that seems appropriate. Not a lot of people in here right now. Yeah, my husband and all his friends have a big, thick rod like this. I think I should get one too. I don't really know why they have it. Just really feel like I need one, you know? Gotta keep up with the Jones. We really need something warm. How about this sweet-ass Eskimo boots? I have 1 billion of them. Right, I don't need 1 billion, I just need one. One pair. I don't need just one boot, I need a pair. It seemed like it'd be very difficult for you to remember, so I wanted to make sure you knew I was looking for a pair. Your haggling skills win once again, little girl. However, you don't look too busy. Here, I want to buy... Seriously, why is like a 13-year-old orphan boy buying a book called Booze of the World? Trying to become a bartender? Like, not appropriate. Alright, this is the scene with Tear at midnight, where she talks about being a fairy. Now I can start unlocking Griff. The price of longswords has decreased. Someone is searching for a monthly issue of Booze of the World. Outstanding orders. None. You know what that means? It's adventure. Fuck, the store is closed. Ooh, you get Caillou jacked on all these pheromone steroids. Yeah. Steroid. They're just performance enhancement supplements, okay? Welcome to the team, Elan. Kind of. Forgot, today's a good day to buy these kind of things. Eto. Get that off the shelves, put out a ring. You know, I suppose I could put out a treasure. Like this very odd vase that I have 12 of. Hey, got a weapon? You. Do you enjoy shanking tuna? Why, yes. As a matter of fact, I just became a tuna chef. I specifically only prepare tuna sushi. I don't even put avocado on it. That's disgusting. Just kidding. I put that shit on everything. Seriously. I put avocado on eggs, toast. Oh, normal people put avocado on those things. Yeah, I guess I put it on everything then. I'm buying a muffler for my brother. I want it to be super warm. I'm a good little sister. He's my Oni-san, I guess. I think that's right. Giving children more steroids, the next thing you know, you'll be using them to fight aliens while telling them it's a simulation and they aren't committing genocide. Wow, that's another reference. Is that Ender's Game? Recette, I want 2 books. I'll pick them up in 2 days. Can you have them ready? I'd like a ring if you'd be so kind. I have rings out on the table. Damn it. But fine, I'll give you this ring. Ironically, I could have given you the thieves ring. Hontoni? She thought she made out like a bandit. Fuck! Fuck you. God damn it. I will offer you a reasonable price. By reasonable price, I mean I just got screwed. The price of heavy armor is decreased. The price of candy is normalized. Beware of fake items and scams. The Adventurers Guild. Thought it said the price of armor has increased. They lied to me. Or I read it wrong. No, they lied to me. Nothing happening. Okay. To run the shop for one more round. Hi, I need to get 3 pieces of clothing in 3 days. This will be a good present for my mother-in-law. You see, she's a real witch. No, seriously, she's an actual witch. Right then, get this sorted. I want a gift wrap. This, please. Yatta! Umidayo? Ma, even this record trap has nice things. I suppose I can deign to accept. Kuridayo? Oh, mate, excellent. I've been waiting for one of these. Been out playing my card game on the back of a motorcycle. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! We summon duel monsters and everything. That Joey Wheeler bloke. Several incidents with fake high-class restaurants have left diners uncertain. Everything in the world either is or is not a potato. More on this with an in-depth investigation at 11. Skip. Alright, I'm gonna do it again, one final time. As ever, the fairies continue to serve as the lapdogs of humanity. Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Just kidding, fuck off! Fairies. I hate the Fae folk. They disappoint me. I think they're very small and cute and shit, and as a huge demonkin, I'm very intimidated by them. Also, did you know that the price of metal items is increased? The price of swords is normalized, and to the person who bought leeks at the market, you forgot your change! Please come back and get it immediately. I will not be held responsible. Ooh. Lots of stuff has doubled in price, huh? There's no point in adventuring. I need the unlocks to happen. The order I made, the sweets, did it come in? As a matter of fact, I've got a number of melons right here with your name on them. You have it, wonderful. Dungeon Dice Monsters is nothing like Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game. As a matter of fact, there's no dice in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. I play this card, which explicitly calls for the presence of a die on the table. I'm on an errand today. Isn't that cool? Yes, little girl, it is cool. I am going to overcharge you so much for that rainbow mail. Rainbow mail successful. This is for my brother. Sandwich plate. All the little girls in the neighborhood are just buying all the overpriced armor for their brothers. Hey, came to get my metal things. Oh, the demon blade isn't metal, but the full blade is. I could sell him so many full blades. I don't know if that's made of metal. That is. So much full blades. Yes, Lily. Pay me this amount. Yeah, that seems about right. Deal. I'll lower myself to buying some of your food. How about these melons? You actually have it. Will wonders never cease? I suppose I can deem to accept it. Melons. I'll buy this, please. You considered buying a bow. I think I can afford that. Melon. Joey Wheeler, the second best duelist out of all of the duelists in the world. This is a present for Mommy. I heard everyone was buying melons, so I bought one too. Did you buy this Recettear? As in right now. I got it off a bloke after I beat him up and stole his motorcycle. Hey, I've been looking for one of these. Whoa, 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 way too high. Victory for the fairy. Excuse me, Recettear, how much will you pay for this? Yeah, that's a great price. Batayo. Could I get this, please? I know you left it out so that the archer character would buy it, but instead she came in here and sold you a caramel apple? My daughter-in-law asked me to pick up this pimp-slapping device. I thought it was a piece of armor, but apparently it's a weapon. Hey, do you have over $1 million in your register? Haha, did I hear you had $1 million, Recettear? I feel like you should get robbed really soon. You've paid your union dues to the Merchants Guild, right, Recettear? I hope you heard me cracking my fingers. Right, Recettear? Hurricane the bow. Grand Doginata. Battle sweater. Hey, got a boom decoration? That's code word for treasure. We'll never tell you that, but, you know, be cool. Be cool. Wait, did I pass treasures? Speaking of being cool, that's a thing that I am not. Yeah, that's great! By the way, did you know that tunnel snakes rule? So, we are the tunnel snakes. That's us, and we rule. Rule, rule. Oh hey, it's me, the archer again. Even though you have a bow out on the counter, I really Want this overpriced piece of metal, rather than the thing I could actually wear into the dungeon. All right, Miss Capitalist, in 2 days, I want you to get 3 hats for me. Thank you. Come again. No, no, no. Oh, the more I look at this, the more I just need to have it. What is your toll in filthy lucre, good madam? See, Charme is a character I might bring into Restart. Not Yuria. Fuck Yuria. Actually, Yuria would be an infuriating enemy, so I might bring her in. God, could you imagine a hero who takes credit for all of your work by swooping in at the last second, getting the final blow? Constantly, just literally follows you around with like a bow and arrow, and just arrows targets right before you land your epic final punch. God Requiem! And you're just like, what? Did you just fire an arrow right before I God Requiemed? You son of a bitch. I loved you like a brother. Wah 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 wah. Oh, Carp. What in the world? Hey, you just totally ambushed us, so I had to come up with something on the fly, okay? Enough! A child like you should not be outdoors at this dark hour. Wrecked, bitch. Also, I hit merchant level 40. Let's find out what that means. Merchant level 40. The price of shields is decreased. The price of accessories is normalized. Beware fire on dry days. Today, I need 2 books. But it's a great time to save. I'll tell you why. It is a little early for me to cut off. However, earlier this evening, people were talking about getting pizza, and now I really want a fucking Supreme Pizza. So thanks for that, chat. Now I'm going to lower my standards and go get a Supreme Pizza, but fortunately, we'll pass you along to the next person in line. Thank you for coming out. Have a good night.